If you're hosting holiday gatherings this year, you can't forget about the pets, y'all. To make sure that your home decorating is safe, Paul actually had a chance to speak to Dogtopia on plants and other items that you're definitely going to want to keep away from your animals.
Mark Olson with Dogtopia, thanks for being with us today. We're going to talk a little more about plants and the holiday season. We want to make our homes look festive, but some of these plants may be dangerous to our pets.
They are. I want to start with the Christmas tree, the beautiful one y'all have up. The Christmas tree can be very toxic to a dog. If a dog comes up and chews on the branches, it releases a little chemical, and it's definitely bad for them. They get that in their throat, get that in their esophagus, and it's just bad. Like a detergent, like I said, kind of the sap for the poinsettias as well.
And let's get more into that because they look so nice and we put them on ground level, but maybe reconsider?
We do. People love having them on ground level, having a bunch of them together because it does look beautiful. But when a dog or cat comes up and starts playing with them and eating them, the leaves in a minimal amount is not too bad. It will give them a little bit of upset stomach and diarrhea, but there is a sap in the poinsettias that is very bad for them. Getting in their esophagus and their stomach acts like a detergent and can kind of eat away a little bit. So it's definitely want to keep them away from the cats and the dogs.
Okay, well, we love how those look, but we also love flowers, right? And these are specific lilies?
So lilies, yes. Lilies are a wonderful, beautiful plant, but for cats especially, they're very toxic. So if a cat eats a lily, you need to get that cat to the vet immediately.
Oh, wow.
It's extremely toxic for cats. Dogs, yes, a little bit. It's going to eat, upset their stomach a little bit. But for cats, for some reason, it's just much worse. There's some specific types. There's so many types of lilies out there, but all the lilies are bad for the cats. There's just some specific ones out there that are very bad for dogs, but they're not, around San Antonio.
Popular.
Right,
okay.
they're not as popular.
Well, that's really important to note for all the cat owners out there. We mentioned a little bit of the pine trees, right? They smell so good.
Smells good. It's wonderful to have around, but when the dogs or the cats get a hold of these little pieces right here get stuck in their throats, get stuck in their stomachs, and they don't come out. And when they don't come out and we can't get it out and through the water or the washing it out, then you're in surgery, and it's a little bit more money, of course, to try and get that taken care of.
So be careful even if with both trees, because we also know that the plastic fake trees, as we say, have like plastic in them too. So
just as bad. Plus they have wiring, so you got to be really careful with garland. Garland has that wire trying to keep it together, and that'll stick into a cat or dog's gums, and it's very bad.
Okay. And I mean, who's gonna kiss under the mistletoe? Who's going?
Normally the mistletoe is up in the air, but occasionally it'll dry off and those leaves will fall. It is very toxic for dogs and cats to eat a lot of it.
Okay.
It causes hallucinations.
Really?
Yes. But it also causes, severe diarrhea, just their stomach lining. And if you eat too much of it, it can definitely kill a cat, take them out. Yes, very fatal. No, you gotta be careful.
Thanks for that very important reminder. And then this more like decor that you have here?
So I'm trying to find some real holly, but I wanted to bring some so they could at least see the red balls. This is the toxic part, the red balls, the sap that's in there as well. You just don't want them eating that type of holly. It's kind of like the mistletoe, just very bad for them. And if they ingest enough of it, it could definitely be toxic as well, as far as getting fatal at some means.
And sage, why do we have sage here?
So sage is a plant, but it's also cooked, so I wanted to at least show people sage is not good for dogs and cats. So even if you're cooking something and they happen to eat that food, that's bad for them. So you want to make sure you're keeping sage, the plant, up away from the animals, and also just keeping it, if the food items, keeping food away from them.
If you're going to give them a little snack from your plate, make sure it doesn't have sage in it. Well, thank you for all of these tips and reminders. How can people get in touch with you and maybe learn more?
Call Dogtopia. We have 2 locations right now. We have Stone Oak, just opened this week. We have our Northwest location on De Zavala, and then we'll have 2 more locations coming, Alamo Heights and Alamo Ranch.
Thank you so much for your time.
You bet. Thank you. I appreciate it.